go down means that's a lot of healing gone for Dallas Fuel already.
How does Moira die to Mei? That's strange, and it really opens up things for the Reign. Maybe use his fade early. I'm not entirely certain what happened there. Maybe it was an ice skull, but that generally shouldn't happen. When you lose your Moira early in these compositions, you're going to lose the fight. Stage here, and Atlanta's going to have everything to use. Zach has to hit a Blizzard. If Dallas has any chance, Zach has to hit this Blizzard.
Well, that's a nice way to start things off. Urster getting a bit ahead of himself now. Maybe overextends, gives the chance for the Dallas Fuel. Man advantage for the Dallas Fuel. Never mind. Zachary dies next, and that's not going to help things here for the Fuel. 5-on-5, and now Urster's going to get back into this fight faster. So Urster can get in here on this. FRD down, but no, traded for the Hog, and there's nobody on the point for Dallas. Ooh, okay, we're getting some clever play. Oh, nice wall, cutting OG off from the rest of his team. Focus is there. Note doing everything he can with the D-Matrix to keep his tank alive. It works, but the Atlanta Reign so far, they haven't overextended. They're just pouring the pressure onto Dallas. Dallas are the ones now on the back foot. And Urster, he's surgical with these walls. He's so good at cutting up the battlefield.
Well, eventually Dallas will pull it off. OG gets the final blows on several people. And who says tanks don't have to aim? A couple of those being headshots.
I think we do, Hex.
Still kind of want to win this one.
Yeah, you do. You got the sim wall down. 2 kills coming through. Make that 3. Atlanta Reign running away with it. Coming right back into this fight. They're not going to waste any time at all in trying to flip this point. Dallas Fuel now going to turn into a stagger.
It sounds terrifying. It breaks down shields, and then once that shield is down, you cut them in half. And also a decent ult.
Yeah, huge wall. Cuts up the point, really forces the Dallas Fuel to play careful. There's the boop! The double from Masa, or at least the single. OG, he's out of it. We lose Note as well, and this is a one fight for Atlanta Reign. Dallas Fuel, not a whole lot they can hope to do here. Atlanta Reign have taken the lead as well, 65% and counting, so they're ahead now. 3 alive here for the Fuel, but they're the last one. Sound barrier used on 3 just to keep them alive in this fight, but it's not going to be for long. Taimu gone. OG rolls his way back into this, and they are just coming into this one after another, but Dallas, they really need a miracle here to pull them out of it.
It was a nice barrier, but it should have opened up with Coalescence. I don't know what Unco was saving that for. Did not use it at the correct time. Atlanta just rolling over. It's all over but the crying here as the cleanup comes in for the Atlanta Reign. Map numero uno going Atlanta's way.
And Urster just wrecks house on Hanzo, and he's aggressive as well. He's got that confidence that you need in your playmakers and your stars. Oh, Note with the strong start, though. Finds the kill on Pokepo. Maywall goes up here from end layer, trying to cut off somebody on the side of Dallas Fuel, and that is Urster just doming AKM. But then Urster gets yanked in. Note could be the answer here for Dallas Fuel.
So let's see which one actually finds someone to, well, eliminate.
Hey. Oh, the ult. We get it. Okay, there it is. Dragon right on through. They will eventually eliminate Lantern on Lantern action. We're trading, but Note is the man to go down. I cursed him, Hex. Good heals coming in here on the rest of the Dallas Fuel, but then they just die instantly. Dogman. Wow. Once you get that window down, it's so brutal. Things just die.
Well, I mean, Dogman is one of the guys who flanks too much, dies too much, but also will win you fights by himself because he flanks too much, because he takes those aggressive stances. Sometimes he gets a couple headshots and you win the fight. Skin available still, Nutcracker's in.
We're getting into the bolts of it. Oh, there's Lantern. Closer going to keep his teammate alive. OG, he is taking quite a bit in terms of healing, in terms of support. That's going to open it up for AKM to go down. OG as well. 2 kills coming in for the Atlanta Reign. Now we're getting the ults thrown in as well. The Blizzards, the Dragons, heating things up. But it's the Atlanta Reign now. They've got control of the point, and they have completely obliterated the defense here. Dallas Fuel, what do they got going for them?
Very little. We talk so much about when we have Widows in the match, of like when you kill one Widow, the team can play without fear. It's the exact same with Hanzo. Who's really going to shoot you from long range you have to deal with? You don't have to deal with anybody who's not going to be right in your face, and they can just walk onto the point. So getting the Hanzo pick early means the rest of your team can just play it easy.
Yeah, and so far defense is looking pretty solid. They haven't made any big mistakes here for the Dallas Fuel to take advantage of. Never mind.
And they're going down is actually a little bit of a big deal because your Mei is your 3rd tank in this DPS GOAT, so you kind of need your Mei to put up that wall and have the utility. So they're going to buy space. That's why the Dragon comes out right here.
And Urster's one step ahead. He still gets nailed, though. Dogman there to take it back, but it's too much damage dealt to the defense. Atlanta Reign with 4 alive. Enlair's going to be back in this fight in just a moment.
Trade's always in favor of the offense in assault maps, especially first point. That's it. That should be it. Dallas takes it.
All right, great work here from Dallas Fuel on the offense. This is what we were hoping for. It's a rough one. FRD getting picked, though, is solid. That's a whole hog going full ham here from, nope, hanging on by a thread, but of course with the Lantern up, nobody's dying. Finally, the guy's gone. Finally, they remove him. Popo got a bit ahead of himself, but some good counter wall play coming in here from Enlair. Map editor hard at work. And these lanterns, man, these lanterns.
And that's
so frustrating.
That's the secondary aspect of the thesis I was just writing too. Once you get in and you use ult and you win fights, you have a small time frame.
Erster gets picked, but Dogman's on the flank. Now you're gonna get the boost going in. Yep, it is on FRD. FRD looking to do some big damage right now. He will obliterate Note. Zachary, however, going to work in the back line. Zachary making the plays for the Dallas Fuel. That's a take of permanent progress picked up for the Fuel, and that's going to be 2. We'll see if they can get the 3rd locked in. You're going to have the change coming in from Erster. Popo's gone over to the Hammond, and he's not going to make it in time. Great work there from Note with the body block at the end, keeping him off the point. And Dallas Fuel, now you're starting to get that ominous music. We're down to 20 seconds on the clock. What's going to be the push? Oh, Popo getting picked once again. Note with the big opening kill. AKM catches Erster looking the wrong way.
Great flank.
You might get it here, Hex. Dallas Fuel.
A great flank, a great flank. Dallas is going to take the first point. AKM showing up big time. AKM proves that Hanzo is his better Shimada. Not the best Genji in the world, but his Hanzo's looking sound here.
Taking his time with it, and there we go. Doesn't waste a second. Throws it out immediately. Zachary there to open it up with a kill on Enlair. Popo gets blitzed down by the Dragon. AKM chiming in as well, and Dallas Fuel. Are you kidding me? They might get it done right here, Hex. 2 ticks. We're going to get a little bit of delay here from FRD, but it's looking like that's going to be it, and the Dallas Fuel, they will succeed. They will take 2 points on this offense with no time. And then you're just waiting for them to try and push through, and then you go for the barrage. He's gonna come in through the back, and yep, blow him up. There's the boost. Oh! Instant play, though, the shutdown. AKM on the floor. He gets grounded, and that's never good if you're a Pharah. Nowhere to go.
Unresable. They took over the position, too. They're not gonna allow this to get res. And now Zach was trying to buy the spot, but Enlair clicking heads.
You got to give it to Enlair, and maybe we've got his point of view for a replay, but that was an instant stun, just ruining AKM's day. And now you're going to get the nude. There's the kill, and they will be picking up the first point. 2 minutes in the clock as well here for the Atlanta Reign. Still a bit of room to work with. And you got the Lantern keeping people alive. AKM, unbelievable. There's the heals coming through to keep him up, and he will survive it. Nope, getting D-Max though might hurt things here for the defense. No self-destruct this time, and he dies instantly, so he may be able to get back in here to delay things as we get into 50 seconds. And a perfect nade coming in from Unko, shutting down the offense. Atlanta Reign, they lose FRD. He couldn't heal himself, but a couple of quick kills coming in here for Atlanta. They're not done yet.
It might be enough as Atlanta continues to dominate the left side of the kill feed. The amplification matrix goes down, and Dogman gets himself a couple.
Once again, Masa with the window, and Dogman's there to pounce on it. They are right on the edge now of tying it up. Atlanta Reign, it's looking so good for them. They're dying one after the other on the side of the Dallas Fuel. Who is here still contesting? You got to get rid of them. And it's Zachary with the Blizzard, but that should be it. Closer still skating on the walls, trying to buy some time, but we will. Oh, unbelievable! OG! Just a little while longer. This has got to be it, though. Note will not survive on the other side of the wall. He's out of it, and this is Atlanta Reign tying it up, 4-4. But you just heard it. We're down to 30 seconds on the clock. Maywall there, blocking him off. AKM looking for a flank. He's going to catch him out in the open. That Lantern there saving the Atlanta Reign, but there's FRD going down, and they're falling one after the other. It's getting a bit crazy here. Dogman and Enlair fighting back. It's a 4-on-4, but AKM is on the point. Permanent tick of progress given away for free to the Fuel.
He put some progress on that board, and Atlanta, I think, actually beefed that one. There was a couple of people rotating around, but eventually they will clean up the rest.
Still looking for the first pick. They were able to touch it, but now they've got to get a body on there. FRD doing the best he can.
It's him.
Keeping it alive. Enlair finds AKM, and he is just getting spot healed. He is getting all the support on the side of FRD. Enlair's out of it, but Zachary making the difference, and FRD, the nano boost. Popo and they're gone though, and the Dallas Fuel, they're not going down without a fight. They have not given up, and no, he is still the assassin here in the back line. He is still the one making the difference for the Dallas Fuel, and that's going to be it. The Dallas Fuel take the second map. AKM with a smile on his face. It feels like forever since we've seen that.
Dallas just plays far back, then eventually Dogman's going to run out of resources. He won't be able to get it, but now he's just going to pop Coalescence immediately. Anti down to one!
He's still there so long, he survives forever! All the kills now for the Atlanta Reign. Sure, they lost Dogman, but they're losing everybody else. Ooh, OG. Never mind, Popo goes down. The other Orisa.
The other OG.
And this is just going to be the slowest stagger ever. Boom, brutal, but I approve.
Great positional advantage, but Atlanta's not over yet. They're going to put in Sound Barrier now. A second support ultimate comes in. Got to get some kills out of this one. They get a couple.
Oh, buddy. Baby Bay on the flank. He gets walled in as well. Now he's stuck. Dead! Zachary finds him. There's the Blizzard on the point as well. Nice attempt by FRD to eat it. He saw it coming, but he was a split second too late.
Dallas cleaning it up now. A couple of support kills from them. And it does look like eventually Dallas will take this first point.
Now you're just getting ults thrown in one after the other. Closer, everybody just dying back. And
go,
but this is the big one. FRD, D-Mex, and this will be the one fight now for the Dallas Fuel, and they will pick up that second point. Great stall coming in from the Atlanta Reign, though. They burnt a lot of time off that clock. Dallas Fuel only have 3 minutes in the bank now. Self-destruct is going to get thrown in here by Note, and Unko, no time wasted with the Coalescence, trying to get in there, and he will find a kill. Big Blossom coming through here from AKM, and he gets nothing. Arster and Massa finding the kills here for the Atlanta Reign. It's a man advantage for the Atlanta Reign. They're trying to fight back here on the side of Dallas, but it is looking like the Atlanta Reign will deny Dallas the third point here on Kings Row, and Dallas Fuel. We'll see how they fare on the defense once we changed sides.
Not a finish, so we're not going to see two halves of Kings Row. Very much not like Volskaya we saw a bunch of times. Unable to pull it off there at the very end. Unko got himself in a strange position on Coalescence, and I'm not sure he was able to give the healing he needed to AKM. That's why the Blossom withered.
All the goats. Haha, there it is, baby. With the beam, we saw how effective this was on the first map on Busan. He was really able to break the hurt. There you go. Unbelievable. Just so much pressure thrown in here by Baby Bay. He's got that tracking. You're not getting out of this.
Once Sim gets charged up, it's ridiculous.
Is still your trade, and you've lost your main tank. That's going to make life interesting here on the offense. Baby Bay gonna get the flash. Yep, gets the flash and the kill. Zachary's out of it. Closer looking to get into the thick of things. You'll pull off that res. He will bring Zachary back to line closer, but it's not going to pan out right for the rest of his team. They are going to get melted.
Atlanta donated the Blizzard to the fund, and that is out of the fight now, but they continue to push regardless of that. Unko's going to have to switch over. The classic fan the hammer to burn down the tanks.
Get rid of him. Take him out of here. Yeah, nice flash as well. Deny the remake. No joy for him. AKM gone, and that is the last hold there for the Dallas Fuel on the second point. Atlanta Reign will tie it up. Oh, buddy. No, with that Matrix, and it's not enough this time. AKM yanked into oblivion. There's the man advantage. We have not had many ults this time. The Maze have been very consistent at getting the Blizzards off, and that's the Dallas Fuel stabilizing here versus the Atlanta Reign. So much time. Well, they've wasted 2 minutes here, Atlanta. They're down to 1:15 on the clock for this push, and they've hardly made any progress at all. Straight into the Atlanta Reign, and now we're into overtime. This is the must-win scenario now for the Atlanta Reign. Baby Bay takes Zachary, but you'll lose the main take, Popo. It has to be swift now on the side of Atlanta. They have to stop the bleeding. They gotta wipe out the Dallas Fuel, but the Dallas Fuel refuse to say die. There's the Blossom from Baby Bay. He's gonna clear the point.
How about die, and they throw in the Blossom. Baby Bay finishes it up. The Atlanta Reign.
And we're fairly even in terms of kills, but now we're gonna get the window thrown down, a flanking Hanzo coming through. Taimo gets spotted, but he still wins the duel versus Arster. And now you're gonna get Taimo just getting to run in with the Dragons. No worries at all. There's the first kill on the Popo. Opens it up, and the Atlanta Reign finding it difficult to push through to this defense.
Hey, these escort maps get kind of dicey, man. Only 90 seconds left for Atlanta to try to push through. That's a great opening salvo, though, from Dogman. gets OG, that hit all the destructibles, and now it's a 6v4. Make that a 6v3. Atlanta should push this one through.
Yeah, hard reset now coming in here from the Dallas Fuel. Run back, do not give any more charge to the Atlanta Reign. That is the proper way to play it. Spots out the squishies, but can't quite get the follow-up. Dragging on through to the point, but not going to stop the progress here for the Atlanta Reign. Endlayer with the Blizzard sets it up. Mickey somehow survives it, though. Where is the follow-up from Atlanta Reign?
Nowhere to be found. Atlanta played that really well just to start the fight. They saw the ultimates used by Dallas and decided, hey, we don't want to fight into that. We'll just wait 10 seconds. And then they come back with this barrage of ultimates.
Arster's just waiting for this dragon. Yep, there it is. Now, does he have a target for it? Taimu will get that headshot, and there's the dragon thrown in. Dogman drops Zachary, so we're getting kills on both sides. Arster, though, falls to the hands of Taimu. Taimu's popping off now. He's got the end for sight. He can see through walls. He can set up shots. He just needs to get connect exactly bullets with heads. And go in for it now because the Atlanta Reign, this is it. Hail Mary, all or nothing, and somehow Taimu finds a kill on Dogman. Masa is gone as well. That's the backline assassinated. The Atlanta Reign faltering in the end. The final push. Hey, Mickey chiming in. Good to say his name again. It's been too long. He's got 5 final blows to his name. He's been doing work. Mickey and Closer living up to their names, and this is the final push for the Atlanta Reign. This is where it ends. The cart will go no further. The Dallas Fuel will lock it down on the defense.
Taimu with 12 final blows out of his team's 28. Nice to see him back on Widow, doing what he does best. A lot of arrows have to be put into that immortality field, and that's arrows not going in. This is not a place you want to be if you're Hanzo, but Hook missed. I don't think it's gonna matter, though. It does seem like Dallas continues to roll through. Only a few left alive for Atlanta.
Well, that was awkward. Okay, finally. They will get the lockdown there on the side of Dallas Fuel, but Pokpo, Arster, Masa, I mean, that was a great delay.
This duel means everything.
Eventually.
Oh, it's so close!
Eventually.
Ah, never mind. Doesn't matter.
What is going on here?
Objective-based game is what's going on.
That's it. It's not about the kills. It is about getting the payload, the cart on those points. First point picked up for Dallas Fuel. Bongos are in. Everybody gets more damage. Loads of fun possible, except that when the Blizzard gets thrown in. Unko here with the trance, though, so he's doing everything right. And we are seeing the push coming in to a halt. The Atlanta Reign finding the kills and slowing down the Fuel. Keeping his teammates alive as well. Pokebo, great healing coming in here from Masa. And you got to remember that Atlanta Reign, they've still got something to play for here. They're looking for the perfect stage. They're looking for a top 6 in the standings. And they're looking to keep the dream alive. Dallas Fuel, they might not do it. Actually, maybe the Atlanta Reign taking this series 3-1. It's all on Dallas, but they're dying.
The third Blizzard in a row after his other damage dealer died. Zach had no choice but to throw it out, but Taimu went down first in that fight.
OG dead. And that is going to be it. The Atlanta Reign on the defense will close the door on the Dallas Fuel. And it's looking like we'll be getting a splash on that side of the stage in just a few moments' time because Taimu, he's gone. It's all on the stagger now. It's all on the stall for the Dallas Fuel. But the Atlanta Reign, they hold. And it will be them getting the job done. Unko, come on! All right, there we go. Atlanta Reign take the series 3-1. Player of the match will be today for the first match of the day here. And it's gonna be Baby Bay.
Oh, it's your Baby Bay!
With the Baby Blues!
Didn't play every single map, but had an enormous impact on the maps he did play, forced the other team to try to counter his Widow. And guess what? Symmetra's meta now.
He's a BB boy.
BB boy!
Baby Bay, the BB boy. So, you know, good on him, showing some versatility, and that's the thing. He is so good, he can only play 2 maps, and he'll still get player of the match. But you got to give it to him.
Yeah, he got a lot of Death Blossom value too, which is not always the case. You got to give his diva some credit there to keep him there.
Wait, we're actually getting Symmetra stats. This is a real thing, Hex. We are getting Symmetra stats on the player of the match.
Get used to it, buddy. We're going to see a lot of this coming forward. Yeah, 20 limbs, 5 deaths, just burning down barriers. That's what Sim does.